What is good, people? It's your boy Monster Chappy. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for another Madden 13 classic gameplay. On the Xbox again, we got the Dallas Cowboys. This is part of the 32 game series, taking on the Baltimore Ravens. We go ahead and get that stop on the first possession. First play, we hit him with a makeshift screen. DeMarco Murray gonna take it all the way to the end zone, and that's how we want to start the game every single time, folks. That is how you do it. That is how it is done. Right here, we drop an interception. One thing about this guy is, I mean, for the most part, he made a good pass there, but for the most part, his passing game was not up to par. What he did do on every passing down pretty much was run bench. From what I remember, I mean, he might sneak in another play here or there, but for the most part, if he was passing, he was running bench. But what he did do was he ran virtually every fake run, weird run, option run, all those different runs, the read options, the QB wraps, the halfback counters, the halfback draw, all those runs right there. He'll mix in a toss and a regular run here and there, but for the most part, 99% of the time, it was either some wildcat mess or it was some other stuff, or it was just some freaky stuff right here, man. I mean, if you can't get any blocking, you're not going to be successful. Maybe we should have passed it there, but highly disappointed we didn't get any blocking there. And then he just gets a weird play here. Like, this dude's on a delay blue on the same side as the on the same side as the screen. It's just weird. Like, I've never seen that before. But right here, he gets a nice play. And I really, really hope that they fix this next year where you take off with the quarterback. Like right here, if he gets hit, he's probably going to fumble. But if it's one of those read options, if it's a QB wrap, if it's one of those plays, they don't fumble. They need to fix that desperately to make it equivalent and to make it fair, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But nonetheless, though, if that is part of your offense, that's a great thing to include. Can definitely help your offense, but you don't want to be too dependent on it. You don't want to rely too heavily on it. For one, you got to make sure you got some passing game, because if you get down in a game, it's going to be difficult to come back quickly if you're relying heavily on the ground game, which is nothing wrong with relying on the ground game. But if you do get down, you do have to be careful with that, because, it's going to obviously take more time off the clock if you got to run the ball. And if you go back and forth with your opponent at that point, it's going to be tough. Right here is another reason why I don't strafe. I don't know why I've been strafing lately. As soon as I said I don't strafe, I started strafing again. I got to get that habit right back out of me ASAP, because that's going to be a problem if we're trying to strafe. You get bad animations with that. You also get bad animations with the ball hawk sometimes. So he comes out second half and hits us with the onside and actually gets it. That is just unfortunate. But right here, bang, bang, run that back. Boom! That's what you get for onside me, chump. That's how you got to do it right there. You got to lay the wood down, send a message. You got to let them know it ain't sweet. Oh, man, I wish you could hit the quarterbacks and the Wildcat guys the same. But, hey, it is what it is. As you can see, he's bringing in that Wildcat. He's running read option pretty much every play. That's what he's doing. And then he's trying to hit lead pass streaks from the tight end position. But, again, we hold him to 3. So he's got 2 field goals, and he got that raggedy old safety. I'm really not happy about that safety at all, as you could probably tell already. But, hey, it is the Ravens. They are going to make those types of plays. I was probably nothing I could have did right there. I should have probably ran a different run play. But still, nonetheless, very unfortunate situation. And, we paid the price for it, Give up 2 points and a possession. That is critical in any game, and very, very critical when it's going to be a team like the Ravens, where they're going to make some more plays throughout the game. They're going to get a fumble here and there. Fortunately enough, though, we were able to hit them with a little bit of pass lead of our own and went ahead and pushed that into the end zone. Now we got a 13-point lead, I believe. And, yeah, we just got to stop them from scoring touchdowns. But he runs hurry up. Oh, my gosh. And all my guys are just out of the way, out of position. Not ready to make it happen. And the Cowboys, I mean, they're a solid team. If you're going to use them, they got some slow secondary, so I do a lot of changing there. And then I also like using their linebackers, because they have some faster linebackers like Carter and those guys there. Right here, we fumble the ball, trying to take off and get past the spy, and I got to go back to the lab with that, because that is terrible. That's like the second game in a row that this has happened to me, and I can't be letting that happen no more, man. I really got to fine tune my skills again. It's been a while since I really did it. And right here, oh my goodness, this is what I'm talking about with this ball hawk feature. Look at this. No strafe was hit. All I did was hit the catch button, and he just does that. That is why the ball hawk feature is bad. That is why it needs to be tweaked. I mean, I like the idea. I really do. I like the idea. But if you can't get it right, don't put it in the doggone game. But hey, they got another year to fix it. So, you know, hopefully it'll be fine-tuned next year and it'll be a lot better. But it is what it is, man. And now he's dropping a lot of max coverage. Didn't have a QB spy, so we took off. Now he's got 2 QB spies. But, you know, he left Murray downfield. That's the one thing I mentioned in one of the user videos is if you have a man assignment, be sure to stick to your man, because if you leave him wide, he's going to be naked. And if he's naked, he's going to be open. And if he's open, he's going to get a catch most of the time, as long as the quarterback puts the ball on the money. So that is what you got to do there right here. Just another unfortunate play. Throw it in straight into my guy's back. Like, who throws it into a back? I mean, I know he's got a big back. He's been eating donuts his whole life and stuff, but geez. Get out of the way, kid. Right there, though, we are able to get the touchdown, and now it's time to go for 2. Tony Romo putting the team on his back. Falls forward. I don't know why. Yeah, I think that was Miles Austin. Miles Austin tried to tackle me, but hey, it is what it is. We do end up getting in, and we do end up getting that 2-point conversion, and that was huge there, because now that gives us a 7-point lead. So if he does score and, you know, gets the extra point, obviously, it's going to be a tie game instead of him winning. We dropped 2 picks back-to-back, so you know what is going to happen now. Well, usually what happens is a big play for the opponent, but fortunately enough, we're able to knock that ball out when he tried to get that pass lead streak on us. And that's the other thing. He was pretty much either pass lead streak, running bench, and that was pretty much his entire passing offense. And that's what the big drawback was for him this game. He wasn't able to mix it up enough and establish a good passing game. Otherwise, with the runs that he had, he definitely could have gave me a better run for the money. You know, definitely a good game nonetheless. But, you know, it could have been definitely a much, much scarier game given the circumstances of the safety and stuff like that if he would have had a better passing game. But to wrap the game up, man, we're going to go ahead and send some pressure, try to lock up the middle of the field. And then at this point, now it's time to just drop back in some max coverage. It's only 10 seconds left, so it would take a miracle for him to get the W. But with 2 seconds left, he goes ahead and runs it out. And that's going to be the game right there, man. We'll go ahead and take those 15 points. That's always a good day. Romo with almost a perfect passer rating. Again, we just got to limit our fumbles, make smarter decisions running with the quarterback, and be sure to slide extra early. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe for more. Leave a like. We gone.